Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's MsLilliebaby and this is another fall tutorial. I've already proceeded by putting the Milk and Magnesia on my face, which you guys see. Then I go in with my Born This Way dark concealer for my eyebrows, and I also use some LA Girl Fawn to excuse me, to just highlight it and define it. I go in with a flat brush to really make sure that the shape is exactly how I want it. Then after I shape it, I'm going to use the other side, which is a flat brush or a full brush, just to clean everything up. I then grab my eyebrow brush back just because on my ends, sometimes they always look a little cut off. So I go in just to define that. Next, I use the NYX skin tone base, blend that in with that same brush that I did for my eyebrows. And the colors that I'm going to go into is Rule by MAC. It's that nice kind of orange shade. It doesn't really stand out much on my skin tone, but with the eyeshadow base, it makes the other colors pop out. Then I use Brick by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I absolutely love that color. That color with eyeshadow base, without eyeshadow base, it still pops, and that's what I absolutely love. Then I go in with The first color I used was Anastasia Regular, and then this color that I'm into now is Anastasia Brick. And then I'm going to use my Icon Pro palette by Absolute New York, and I use that orange shade because I'm going for like a 350, like a fall color, like that orange 350. I always kind of talk in hair color, but that is the color that I'm going for. Next, I use my NYX. It is a liquid cream eyeshadow. I'll write it down below in the description box because I don't have it in front of me of what it was, but it had like that pink kind of tint to it, which was really, really nice, but I didn't so much like it couldn't just stay with the look. It threw it off. So I go back to the Icon, and there was a orange tint in there, kind of yellow, that I use to put in that crease area just so that the crease would pop more and it wouldn't be so orange from the brick I used. So, and as you see, that's another orange, but I use that just to define the crease area more. And next, I believe I go in with the same Icon, but it's like more of a yellow. So I'll put that back in there. I had to wipe off the other makeup because I didn't like the look. So as you see now, I'm using that yellow into that area, which I put the NYX liquid cream. I just really like yellows on my skin tone. The yellow and the orange, they really just pop and they bring out my eyes, and it just looks really nice on dark skinned girls or women of color. I can only speak for me and what I like. So it looks good on me. I like it. I've been rocking it for a minute now and been doing all type of different videos with that color. So that is the color that really appeals to me and that I'm really, really loving right now for this fall. So next, I just go in with the yellow. And I've learned that for me, the only way I can get down my liquid eyeliner is if I put concealer underneath my eye area first to kind of define it, and then I can go in and do my liquid eyeliner. So I mix my Fenty Beauty foundation with my Lancome. I have the shade 510, and in Fenty it is the shade 420. 420 wasn't quite my skin tone. It was a little too yellow. I need to go a shade down. And with the Lancome 410, I need to go a shade down as well. I'm usually 520. 500 or 520. I can't remember which one it is. But anyways, I just tried a different shade. It didn't work out. So when I blended the Fenty and that one together, it comes out to be really nice and the skin tone that I like. Next, I use that Too Faced dark concealer again, and I highlight my face because, like I just said, for me, I have to kind of highlight or define my eyebrows, then I can go in with my liquid eyeliner. It just works for me, and you gotta do what works. So do you, girl, but this what works for I. So that is the way I do my eyeliner now. It's the only thing that really works, or the best way for me, so I don't mess up. So I then go in with that. As you can see, I was happy, girl, because I finally found something that kind of worked for me. And then I use my It's Me concealer in the shade Nutty and blend those two together. And as you can see now, it's like, dang, look at those eyes. They real defined and whatnot. Yeah, girl. So I used the, I believe I used It's Me on my nose and my lip. I don't believe I used Too Faced. And next I'm going to use that. It is, what it is, the powder that I've been using. I only use one powder to set my face. It's the Banana Topaz. And then I use the Icon palette, that orangey color, to go underneath my eyebrows. And I use the yellow on the inner part of my eye, so that part would shine just like it. And of course, I'm using my Better Than Sex mascara for my bottom lashes. And a little at the top before I put my lashes on. I don't believe I show lashes on camera, but I don't know. Next, I just blend in that extra powder. I go in with my Anastasia palette to blend everything in and define it a little bit more, especially my nose area, so it looks like I'm contoured to the cards. And then my cheek, and I'm just using the darker color in that palette to define my face. And I use the Wet n Wild highlighter. This is my first time using it. I actually lost it. I bought it months ago, lost it, found it, tried it out. So it worked for this. I don't really like too much of a highlight because after a while you do look very sweaty. So I use very little highlight. And I used some white underneath my eye, but I believe I only used the white because I went in with a different shade, to put on top of it. Yeah, because then I go in with black. I don't think I like the color it came out to be or how it turned out. So then I used black. And the lipstick that I used was, I'll put it below in the description box because I don't have it in front of me. But it was a Ruby Kiss. It was two different shades. It was one that was like kind of a dark brown, and the other one, it's like a chocolate. And then I used the NYX one too. I don't know. I'll put them below in the description box. And next, I'm just putting on my lashes. I use a white lash glue now because instead of using a hair glue, only because it doesn't stay long. So what I do is I'll put it on top of my lid. I'll put it on the lash and then I stick it there. It tends to work out very well for me. And it gives me the hold that I need, and it doesn't really take out my lashes so much. So that was the whole reason why I switched from hair glue to that glue instead. And with eyelash glue, it doesn't last long at all, especially if you put it on top of your skin. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on all social media and stay tuned for the next video. Bye, loves.